Do you want to know if you're 90 days away from profitability? Because there's a point in every trader's journey where things just start to come together. You're not there yet, but you're close. I call that the 90-day window. And if you're in it, you're usually 90 days away from real consistent profits. In this video, I'll break down the 5 signs to prove that you're in that window. And if you have all 5, you're on the right track. But if even one is missing, then you know exactly what to fix next. So here is sign number 1. You accept red without trying to fix it. Let me show you. This right here, that is your mindset when the market opens. Calm, clear, and focused. When a trade goes red, that's a ripple. That's normal. But most traders, they feel discomfort, a little sting, a little tension. But then they try to fix this feeling. More trades, more signs, whatever. All they try to do is slap that discomfort away. But all that it does is making it worse and worse. Just like trying to slap the ripples away. More ripples, more chaos. You lose your edge, you lose your clarity. The red trade isn't a problem. Your reaction to it, that is. If you can log it clean, sit still, the surface resets. And so do you. That's a real sign of growth. When you're red, can you sit still? A trader just chasing green is just slapping the water. But a profitable trader, they let the ripples pass. Sign number 2. You follow your plan even when it sucks. Think of your trading system like Google Maps. When you're in a new country, you open the map and you pick the route. Once your car is in motion, you don't argue with Google Maps because you feel like turning right instead of left. You follow the route or you get lost. It's the exact same thing with trading. You mapped your setups before they open. That was you setting the destination according to your system. And when the market opens, your job is to follow the route. The system says skip, you skip. Even if it feels boring, even if you're itchy to click, they don't argue, they just drive. Your system is your GPS. And once you finally start obeying it, even when it sucks, that is a massive sign that you're almost there. Sign number 3, you don't chase rockets. A ticker rips, big green candle, everyone is posting the gains and you feel the pull. That all tension is in your chest. You don't jump. And if your system didn't flag it, the trade doesn't belong to you. A while ago, you would have jumped in, hard trade, just hoping that it keeps on going. And yeah, sometimes it did. But most of the time, that is just a slap in the face. You remember the trap, the one time you chased, then added, then stared at your screen while it bled and thought, why the hell did I do that? That memory, it sticks. And now it guides you. When your system says no, you don't second guess. You watch it go, and you don't need to be in it. You choose peace over dopamine, rules over impulses. And the crazy part, you're okay with it. You're weirdly at peace. That's how you know you're close. You stop needing to be in every move. You stop proving something. You are no longer trading to feel good. You're trading to win. Sign number 4, you log your execution. At the end of the day, most traders look at one thing. Am I red or green? But that is not a review. That's just a mood swing on a spreadsheet. If you are in the 90-day window that is behind, you're not just reviewing your P&L, you log your execution trade by trade. Not just did I win, but did I follow my rules? Did I chase? Did I stay sharp during the last 10 minutes? A green trade with broken execution, you call that out. A red trade with flawless discipline, you write that down too. You're tracking process over outcome. And here is what's even more powerful. You start to recognize your own tells. Maybe it's when you start checking Discord mid-trade. Maybe it is when you start justifying bending a rule. Whatever your version is, you see it coming now. Because you are reviewing consistently, you're no longer surprised by your own behavior. You're building self-awareness. You're building a real edge. You're refining, and that is a huge sign you're in the 90-day window. Sign number 5, you watch yourself trade. Not just after, but during. Most traders, they only realize that something is off after they've blown the day. But when you're in a 90-day window, you catch yourself mid-trade. You notice a shift. Maybe your breathing gets tighter, urgency creeps in, the excuses start stacking, and instead of ignoring that, you don't click to feel better. You breathe. You decide whether this is your system or self-sabotage. That awareness alone, that seconds of space between urge and action, is the difference between an amateur and a pro. Some days it can mean that you cut a trade. Sometimes it means that you have to close a platform. Either way, you don't let your emotions drive you. That means you're not flying blind anymore. You're trading like a pro, even when no one's watching. And if you're doing that, that means you're almost there. When you start watching your own mind while you trade, not just the chart, is proof that you're in the 90-day window. But there is one more trap that keeps traders stuck. Even after they've nailed the 5 signs, it's called the sheep trap. Most don't even know that they're in it until they have wasted months. So watch this video next and I'll show you exactly how to avoid it.